Yeah, hello, good evening, guys. This is me, your brother, your friend, Humani Steven. How on a day? How is everybody all over the world? I greet all of you, all the Edo loving people. I greet you all the people who are in support of the Oba of Benin. I salute your doggedness. I salute your courage. I want to say a big thank you to my people, particularly my brother and my friend Isee, and I want to say a big thank you to the wounded civilian. I want to say a big thank you to Precious, Mama Precious, or Mama P. I want to say a big thank you to Efosa blog, and many of you who have been standing up for the palace of the Oba of Benin and defending our heritage and our beliefs. It hasn't been an easy war in the last 4 years of the Obaseki administration, and I want to believe strongly that we are getting to the end of that very era. And whoever, I'm going to repeat on the land, whoever that becomes the governor of Edo State will understand very clearly the stance of the Oba of Benin and the loyalty of the Benin people to the palace of the Oba. We have had a series of war, a series of talk, in the past few years, from one idiotic element, one stupid, little boy who was once Tony Kabaka's boy, cutting ticket at Ring Road. He was a tout. He lived in Benin before he migrated out of Benin and went to Germany, where he had resided all his life before he transited to come back to Benin City. And on his coming back, he was making mouth everywhere. Listen, guys, let us do a typical analysis of who Monkey Face, who called himself a descendant of Ogiso of Igodo. Now, many of us do have homes in Nigeria. Okay? Wherever you live in Nigeria, you have a house. Many of us have houses that we build where tenant actually resides. Okay, guys? And the moment these tenants are living in our houses, and they've lived for so very many years. I had a tenant who lived in my father's house for more than 20 years. The daughter he had in my father's house got married in my dad's compound. That was many years ago. Now, then the day my father needed that room, I now called on the tenant that I needed the room. My tenant would not tell me, or my father would not be driven away from his house because the man has lived there for so long. That is what happened to this Monkey Face right now. While he was in Germany, he was ranting, like a mad dog who he is anyways, and he was saying a lot of trash against the people of Benin and the palace of the Oba of Benin, claiming them to be wherever he wants. And there were a lot of people, particularly from the west and from the east, who were clapping for this boy while he was expressing his stupidity, on the social media space. Now, after he had done all he did, then there came the repercussion of all that he had actually, done in the last 4 years of Obaseki's administration. Now, and at the end of the day, he came to Nigeria, and he was given a protection, which he shows in one video. I don't like showing. He came to Nigeria, and he was given the protection of some policemen who was going around in one village where he was walking around, telling them he had come to actually save them from oppression. He had come to rebuild the Igodo kingdom and all those talk he was talking. Number one, the way and manner he dresses does not define the Ogiso dynasty. So that alone is showing that he's actually an opportunist. I'm also listening to a video now of Obasogi, the Nebo TV lady in Canada, and this guy's discussion. Yeah, in the first instant, he is it was wrong. I'm going to say that. I don't even watch his show. I don't watch it at all. For reality's sake, I don't watch his show. I only listen maybe when somebody send a clip to me that says something, you know, like referring to the Oba of Benin or the Benin people. That's when maybe I just listen to it and all that and that. So for Nekpe to actually sit down, start watching his show and saying that it is unfair, it's not right for Tony Kabaka to declare that guy wanted was a funny thing for me. I must say this. And this is a woman who was so much into the palace of the Oba of Benin, who at every given point in time want to showcase our cultural heritage, want to showcase, you know, our dynasty and all that. And she's not the one who had to put a call to this boy, you know, on the social media, not to, you know, I'm going to say that, not to kind of rebuke him on the path he is taking. Rather, she was commending him for not insulting or not reply the woman who called into his show and was laying curses on him. I think that alone has just shown that many people who is actually carrying the Benin culture on their heads are people who are actually making money from our cultural heritage for their purposes. Okay, and I saw that Nekpe Obasugi wrote a book on the Benin history. And now when you write a book on the Benin history, it means you actually knew or understood the origin of the Benin people. And if you understood the origin of the Igodo, who Ibinu, and the Benin people, you should be able, or the Edo people, you should be able to defend what you have written, you know, article on, or what you have written, you know, what you have authored on. To say, no, this story you are trying to bring is contradicting what you, who wants to become an historian in Benin, knows. But unfortunately, you were saying, as you were telling the boy, you don't even know the genesis of the mess he had put himself. That was a big blow, ma, to your loyalty to the throne. Because nobody will tell us they are not aware. One, Princess Mariabe, who was once, according to whatever they said, was a wife to the Oba or a sister to the Oba, I don't know. Even, do you know how many people she cried to? During that time when this old menace were going on, I was also in Europe. And I also got a call, but I refused to partake in that stupidity. Because the Oba of Benin is always right. It's a family matter. It's a wife affair matter. What concerns me? What kind of fundamental human right does she need? Before you decided to go and marry a king or a prince, a crown prince, a king in waiting, you should have known that there are a lot of restrictions on your fundamental human right. Even in London today, they still do same. Okay, guys. Now, having said that, someone came to you and cried out to you, then you started a story that was never in existence for you. That's what he said today. If those people that have that clip, go listen to the clip. It means this boy knew that everything he was seeing was a cruise for him, was to monetize his page, was to make money from Facebook at the detriment of the dignity and integrity of the Benin people. He knew within him that what he was saying was never true. If you listen to that 5-minute clip that was sent to me, you will understand critically or clearly that he never even understood the entire story he was parading about. You are using the statement of a bittered woman to decide the destiny of the entire kingdom. We all know very well how women are when they are bittered. Even your wife, when she's angry with you, you're going to see a thing that you yourself, you are not careful, you can get yourself hanged We all know also that women are emotional. So because of that, they are quick to cook up stories that never existed. But Monkey Face decided to play along the emotion of this woman. And my dear sister, who we so much appreciate for the work she is doing in Canada, is not playing the arches in this scenario. Now, to my brother who called himself, he's not my brother, he's an enemy of the palace. Togyomba, I retrace that word. Togyomba Monkey Face. Why are you hiding? Why are you saying I'm in Benin right now? Why are you hiding? You say you are coming to become the Ogiso of Igodo. Why hiding? I don't know why you had so much guts. But now it is time for you to not come and actually, execute that guts. You are jumping from pillar to post. You are doing a video in beer palace. You are doing a video in secreted areas. Why are you hiding? Why not just come out? Because you have made so much talk in the last days. You lied about the demise of the Oba. You've lied so much lies. Just like Nnamdi Kanu were lying about Buhari's death. Now you came in. You could not stand to actually defend the nation that you said your own Ogiso left for you. And to my greatest surprise, your father was never in line for royalty. Now your father is dead, Oga. Your father today is dead. And it is your responsibility, sir, to actually go and give your dad a befitting and Ogiso type of burial that will shock the foundation of Igodo. But today, you are running from pillar to post. A man who's supposed to have been one who supposed to have been the Ogiso, to have been the one that will gather the entire Igodo together. You are not the one that is running eta-sketa. That shows all you were saying have been lies and upon lies. Why are you afraid of Tony Kabaka putting a 2 million naira bounty on your head? Why are you scared? Why are you afraid of Kotisumbo putting a 500,000 naira bounty on your head? How can you put a bounty on the head of one who claimed to be the king, and yet you are hiding from pillar to post? Nobody is supporting you. How are you going to take over the kingdom that you do not even have any loyalty except foreigners? Is that not a shame? My brother, if not me, the truth, if not me, only thing I was me would do to that, but to flog him. You understand? Not to flog him, not be to do anything, not to flog him. We will do and waiting we do Eddie Murphy, not to flog that boy. Now, man, it was just in a cruise, not the guy there. He was getting that popularity, that celebrity stature that he had. And that made him, that, got to his head. And he felt that, okay, going through the throne of ancient Benin Kingdom, people were coming for him, subscribing to his Facebook page, his YouTube page. That went into his head. And he decided to continually continually. Mr. Joshua, sir, I have a video where she was talking. Listen, sir, a woman who had so much to do with the Benin Kingdom will not talk in such a manner that Nebo spoke. I've been on a show before during the election. This I can play to you right now. I have it. Because if she did not actually say something that was wrong, why did she report that very particular clip to Facebook to remove? I can play. I have the video. Everything she didn't say anything like directly, but there are two things that she said. Number one, Nebo said Tony Kabaka does not have the right to put a bounty on his head, and I'm going to tell you he does. That means he wants somebody to tell him the location of this boy, so that he can get him arrested and make it to face the appropriate law of the land. Number two, she said she does not know where the genesis of all this mess the boy went into. That is wrong. This very particular boy had been insulting the palace because she said she had been watching him. And if she does watch him, she would have heard him on many occasions insulting the throne of ancient Benin. Okay, and that alone is a clear. I don't want, if she says, well, then why is she afraid of allowing people to put up the video? We should not believe that's crap. Okay. Now, like I was saying to Murphy, listen to this boy who jokingly made a joke, which I think it is very important for us to actually listen to, guys. I want to just listen to this. What this young man said.
I'm here. All you were saying have been lies and upon lies.
Because there was this young man who was actually making a lot of sense in what he was saying right now about this guy. Now, on the case of Nebo, sir, please, I want you guys to listen to me. On the case of Nebo, she made a call into that show. Because if you saw the excitement on the face of Monkey Face in that video, it's a clear indication that the person who actually called in was an influential Benin person who is also within the social media cycle. And the voice that was there is the voice of Netman. Is the voice of Netman.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Good evening, ma.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yes, God bless. Yes, God bless you, ma.
Yeah. Listen, I'm watching you at the moment.
Yes.
Just added the call to WhatsApp.
Yes.
It wasn't going on the
Direct.
number.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah. But inside the house, where exactly are you?
Me? I'm in Benin.
Now, this is the complete video.
Yes. Yes.
See guys, it was this Monkey Face right there.
say if you have potential, I said, and I quote, I said Kabaka placed 2 million naira bounty on my head. I said he's very funny man. I said Kabaka is now having his own police security outfit. What type of a situation we are? Where a country where we have a recognized law enforcement agency. Totally Kabaka is now the commissioner of police. We are now having two types of government in Edo State, which is unfortunate. You understand? A Tony Kabaka have the capacity to be declaring somebody wanted and placing million without the authorization of the appropriate authority. Does Tony Kabaka have the right to kidnap me and take me to Oba Palace and use me for ritual purposes? Is it fair? So are you associating yourself with an uncivilized way of living? Or yes.
Please, it's not fair. It's not fair. I just think that you are not taking me. Because when you know, Jews, this are not the same. When you say Jews are this, they are not the same. If you get out of task, let me come.
No. You did not listen carefully. Excuse, don't misquote me. I said I am in Benin. Madam, listen. I check another question. Don't want to listen. He said he's looking for me. I call him. Where are you now? Let me come and meet you so that you will be proud in making noise on social media. You putting 10 billion pounds on me. I want to come so that he can let him take me by himself. I said I am being protected by the Nigerian army. You understand? So what you are saying, you are the one who's contradicting your speech. I have basic education and I am not a pushover.
Now, sorry guys. Now you can see what I've just showed you now. That voice that is there, who actually owns the voice. Listen to Nebo TV presenter and sit down and listen to this very particular video that I just played to you. Because what actually gives this boy the effrontery, the temerity to challenge the throne of the Benin Kingdom? If not the support of some persons like the Ogiames family, they are one of his highest sponsors. They are one of the highest sponsors of this Murphy, Ogiso aka Mokiface, and other eminent Benin people like Isee, former chief Isee of Benin Kingdom, might be among the people who will sponsor this kind of madness against the palace and the Benin culture. If Nepe says she didn't play, if she didn't play whatever, or she didn't call into his show, wherever it is, then she should be very, very careful. That's the truth of matter there. Okay? So, having said that, guys, Mokiface is not even in Benin. I'm not even sure Mokiface is in Edo State. He's just cruising. You are in Edo to do burial. You go and do burial now. Why are you running up and down for waiting? Go and do burial. Go and do your burial. As your Ogiso, you could not even bury your Ogiso well. You are hiding with, you say the military are the one now guarding you. How can you, of all people, not be trying to hide in the barracks? Oh boy, just give it to me. I will just go do my burial. I will reclaim back the kingdom and become the new Ogiso. Ozuo no makon. E wo bi no ma. One of the biggest idiots. And even I saw the guy, when the guy opened his shirt, it looks very sicky. No wonder he put all those nonsense in his head just to cover his mockish ugliness. He look very sick. He not be like person where they are abroad. Whenever they come up for ourselves, I will be on. Listen, with the Benin's, I said I'm going to tell you again, the only thing we have left is that throne. That is still making us relevant in the scheme of things all over the world. The moment we decide to follow some idiots because of mole of bread, we will regret it. Our children will spit on our graves for selling our identity for some few coins. We should not talk to Esau, who sold his birthright and later regretted the decision he did out of greed and long throat. While some of us are defending, fighting to keep this kingdom what it is, we know anywhere we go today, the pride that we have is because we're from the ancient kingdom of the Benin people. Why do you think the white man is holding onto our artifacts? They've taken over 100 years ago. They have refused to let it go because they know the value. They know the history behind what it took from us. And we are all here trying to now do as if we the Benin, we are nothing. And they're sorry for us. I swear to God. It is high time we begin to start operating in a manner that we unify the Benin people. Anyone that is standing against our beliefs, our custom and tradition, is an enemy. Even when the Oba have not declared it, we the Benin people have the right to declare somebody an enemy. And such a person should be treated in such manner until he or she repents. They are outcast. Even in family today, here one mama buru. Have you not heard a feed before? Here one mama buru. That is, this person, they are already making this person now. This person you cannot buy, you cannot sell, you cannot go to his house, cannot go to your house. There are many rules that follow that today, even in this state, in Edo State. Why should we even want to support a person who has so much diminished the pride that we had for so long? Why would a Benin person call into such a show not to even rake us honor? Every time he does a video, the videos were supposed to have been, reported, and each of his Facebook page will be sent down, because what the guy says on here sometimes today is something worrisome. And today you are afraid of facing justice. Today he's afraid of facing justice. After all he has said against the kingdom, after all he has vomited with his mouth on social media, don't you know that there were authority? Why defaming the character of an entire kingdom? Don't you know that there are authorities why defaming the character of the Oba of Benin? Don't you know that there are authorities why defaming the character of the wives of the palace of the Oba of Benin? Don't you know that there are authorities why defaming the entire lineage from Oromia down to this present Oba? The crime you've committed against the royal family is enough for them to nail you. Just that Oba is so lenient. You can't try this nonsense in the time of Oba Adolo. You can't try this nonsense even in the time of Oba Ewekali II. You can't dare it now. You'll be fished out anywhere you are. You face the drum. You face the music that you have played for yourself. That royal father is just there. He doesn't want to, he's trying to add because of what he has actually gone through. As an ambassador, in many great countries. He has seen civilization. He want to replicate same in Benin. He want to replicate same in Benin. That's the reason why today he had refused to take any decisive action against this boy. But if Oba cannot speak, we, his children, we, his people, have the right to take an action on his behalf. I want to appreciate Tony Kabaka. I want to appreciate Kodesubo for taking such, a decisive action to fish this idiot out if he's still in Benin. If I be you, I will come outside, come challenge the palace at this point in time. Man have you co. Idiots. You people should stop watching the show. For now, stop and go rest. You understand? Stop calling in. Stop watching the show, you go rest. No. We are the people who were supporting him. We are all those Igbo people. We are all those Yoruba people who were clapping for him. When he's not running a tasketa. Like an idiot. Good night, guys. Nebo TV, I beg, remove your hand for any way concerning all these people. We love you. You have been doing great for the kingdom. Continue doing your work and don't get yourself involved in things of this nature. God bless you guys. Thank you for now and have a blessed day.